evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Mitchell Ringos. The last day of Festa Italiana got messy with various eating contests where competitors had to slam down a bowl of spaghetti, jello, or a piece of watermelon. And organizers say the event is starting to feel like normal again as thousands came out over the weekend. Jessica Clement reports.
Day 2 of Festa Italiana was messier than the first, as attendees lined up for the spaghetti, jello, and watermelon eating contests.
Oh, I think we almost have a winner here. How are we doing?
Contestants were split into 2 age groups, and most had to eat the various foods without using their hands. The watermelon eating contest had the most competitors, with 10 people vying for the top spot. Danica Jones took home the win, eating her piece in under 20 seconds.
I haven't eaten today yet, so I just woke up a little while ago. I've been on night shifts, so I decided to come in. My friends were encouraging me to come in, and I decided to go for it. I wasn't going to do the watermelon one originally, but nobody else had signed up for the spaghetti one, so I figured it'd be a little more fun doing the watermelon one, and then I ended up in both of them.
Jones has won previous Festa eating contests before, and while she won first in the watermelon eating contest, she wasn't able to defeat her competition in the spaghetti eating contest.
Okay, good job!
Festa chairman Benny Melchiori says after 3 years, the festival is starting to feel normal again.
It's a funny feeling. We feel great. You know, Festa, it's a big job, but it's not a 2-3 weeks of planning. It takes 6-8 months of planning. And we're happy that after all that work, all the planning, finally it's turned out to what a Festa we want it to be.
Festa has been going on for 33 years, and Melchiori says it's thanks to the community support that they've been able to keep it going for so long.
We started in 1991. This was an idea that we had to get the weekend celebration to celebrate our life, our culture, our traditional, and the music and the food, and then it took off from the first year, and grew up to be one of the most popular festivals in town.
Melchiori adds that they're hoping to make Festa complete next year with a fireworks show. Jessica Clement, TBT News.
And the winner for the trip for 2 to Italy will be announced tonight at 9:30. It was a weekend of high-speed thrills and excitements in Terrace Bay. The 24th annual Drag Fest took place over the past few days with hundreds of racers coming out to test their skills, all for a good cause. Cilios Bellos reports.
People from across the region and beyond made their way to Terrace Bay this weekend for a beloved and adrenaline-filled summer tradition. The 24th annual Terrace Bay Drag Fest wrapped up on Sunday, and it was yet another successful weekend of races. More than 100 drivers from the Northwest and beyond competed in the 3-day event, which also saw thousands of spectators come out.
Crowd was bigger than what we expected. Everything went really well.
Superior Classics Car Club President Raymond Jeanette says that turnout is so important, as the event is a great way to give back.
As we end up donating to a lot of all the local charities, Thunder Bay, Marathon, all over the place we donate to charities. So it really helps out. The more people that we have come out, the more we're more excited.
Since it began, the Drag Fest has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for organizations and charities, with major recipients including Camp Quality, Thunder Bay Regional Hospital, fire departments in the region, and much more. And while the competitiveness and high speeds are passions for the drivers, being able to give back is a huge draw to the event.
Everybody's a big family here, so everybody gets along really good. Everybody helps each other out.
That includes local racer Brian Gadecki, who tested his skills across the country and even in the United States. Gadecki says that while being able to compete far and wide has been an honor, there's always something special about Terrace Bay's Drag Fest.
The local one is awesome because everybody knows you. Everybody's seen the struggles of like my career of drag racing. So back when we started out, I had a 17-second car, and now we're bottom 7s.
Organizers are planning even grander festivities for next year's Drag Fest to celebrate the event's 25th anniversary. Vasilios Bellos, TBT News.
The process for organizing the 2024 Ontario Winter Games is now well underway. The city of Thunder Bay will be hosting nearly 3,000 top athletes from around the province this upcoming February as they compete in a variety of sporting events at 17 different venues.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of exciting events. What's great about this is 20 different sports. So all of those smaller sports that sometimes don't get highlighted on a larger scale, there's going to be an opportunity for people to get out and see those live.
This will be the second time Thunder Bay has hosted the games, and it will be the largest multi-sport event the city has seen since 1981. The games will feature 2,800 athletes between the ages of 12 and 18, along with 20 different sporting events throughout the various venues in and around the city. Ontario Winter Games coordinator Matthew Lawrence says it's a great opportunity for the city of Thunder Bay to showcase some of the incredible sights it has to offer.
So it's going to be a really big event for the city, just for the sheer scale of people they're going to be arriving for the event. But also it's just a great opportunity for us locally to showcase some of the great sport venues that we have, so that we can show people that we can put on large-scale events in Thunder Bay, multi-sport events, and really showcase the beautiful features that the city has to offer.
The games will run from February 16th to the 26th. This past week, the seniors community on County Boulevard, Suomi Cody, celebrated their mortgage being paid in full and becoming debt-free. The seniors' housing units have been a part of the Thunder Bay community for over 40 years and officially made their final payment this past April. Joe Sadowski reports.
One down. And number 2. Done.
Suomi Cody was founded in September 12th of 1984, and ever since, the property has provided low-cost housing for the Thunder Bay senior population. The event had food, beverages, and refreshments, polka dancing, and live music. With this incredible achievement, Board Secretary Alvin Pelto says it's a massive weight off the backs of ownership and the residents.
Well, first of all, for the community, it means that we're free of major debt. The mortgage is generally always the most largest debt that anybody could incur, whether it's an individual owning their own house or an organization such as Suomi Cody owning a building with 60 units in it. So to get rid of that mortgage, that's a big weight off of our backs.
Mayor Ken Boshkov was in attendance and addressed the residents. Boshkov celebrated with the community at Suomi Cody and wished a congratulations for being debt-free.
All I can say is many more years of happiness. This is a significant occasion, and I'm honored to be here to share this with you. So congratulations to all, to your board, and to the rest of the community who celebrates through me, and congratulates you for this wonderful day. Congratulations.
With the mortgage officially paid off, Suomi Cody is open to the possibility of expansion and have been fundraising for a new building for close to 10 years. And according to Pelto, they would need help from outside sources, donors, and potentially funding from the federal government.
We're always hoping for funding from all levels of government. So far, we haven't been able to get any, but we're always hopeful of that. And of course, a building that's getting to be almost 40 years old, you know that there's going to be repairs needed to it, and we've got some money in our capital fund towards that, and we're going to have to start using some of that for repairs as we go along.
Joe Sadowski, TBT News.
The popular event Feed the Giant is coming back again next month. The pre-party for the Wake the Giant Music Festival will be at a new location with a different vibe, as this year Lakehead Brewing Company will play host.
This year, I'm going to describe it as more so of a kitchen party, like, live music, tasty food, maybe there's going to be people hanging out in the kitchen. The patio is going to be rocking. There's going to be music out there as well. We're going to have the barbecue going. So from a culinary point of view, I think it's going to be extremely unique in the sense that, any party that I'm involved with, I would say is food forward or food centric.
Last year's Feed the Giant event was held at the Chantrell and raised nearly $14,000. This year's goal is $15,000, and the money will go towards the construction of a student residence for Dennis Franklin Cromartie High School. This year's Feed the Giant at Lakehead Brewing is set to go on September 14th. Organizer Hayden Johnston spoke about the importance of the event and why he continues to be involved with the Wake the Giant movement.
I'm really aligned with the cause and the initiative, Wake the Giant. and how it, promotes indigenous inclusivity in the city. And I think that's huge for me. I want the city to always continue to get better. It's still home for me, although I haven't lived there for 12 years or so. So the best way, or the most meaningful way in which I thought I could help was something to do with food and drink, because that's what I know.
Dew Drop In has continued to see an increase in the number of people struggling to put food on the table this year. The local soup kitchen is hoping to help raise awareness and help restock the shelves through their annual summer barbecue fundraisers. The latest barbecue was held in front of the No Frills grocery store at County Fair Mall. The Dew Drop In has been providing bag lunches and hot meals to an average of 475 to 500 people a day so far this year. The peak demand came in May, with 15,000 meals served that month, according to Operations Supervisor Wendy Wilson. She says seniors and people on disability support make up most of their diners, but they're also seeing more and more young families.
The shelves are getting pretty bare. I was down the other day looking for some ingredients and I thought, wow, we're getting pretty low. I mean, I remember if we had 200 people, that was a huge day for us. So we're double that. For a while in April, May, we had over 600 a day.
Wilson says the Dewey Dog, a coney dog topped with bacon and cheese, is the most popular item on the menu. The fundraising barbecues are popping up every other week this summer at locations across the city. Info about where and when to find them or other ways to help out is available on the Dew Drop In website. We're now joined by sports anchor Mike Lang. We've been talking about it the past couple days. The Border Cats, a real up and down season throughout, and this weekend was exactly the same.
I mean, they split both games over this weekend against the Waterloo Bucks.
Yeah.
It was a really exciting game on Saturday. Last night, not so much. They're trying to bounce back as they have their last two games between tonight and tomorrow, but we'll have that story and more coming right up.